The following podcast contains real reviews and the ridiculous reactions of two would-be oracles of the internet. The opinions expressed and presented are mere musings, so please humor their hijinks with a laugh and not by taking anything they say seriously. Seriously.
Welcome to ReviewParty.com. I'm Brent.
I'm Matt.
Happy New Year. It's the first show of the freaking year. It's recorded on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, so it's going to have that sauce, I'm sure. Anyway, it's a podcast. You want to tell them about it, Matt?
Yeah, you know what we do on this show? If you didn't read the description, I really don't know why you're listening. You're very trusting. But
That's true.
We find reviews from Amazon, Google, Yelp, Kohl's.com, JCPenney.com, all sorts of places where you can leave reviews. We read those reviews. We punch them up. We make fun of them, more or less. And sometimes the people who wrote them. And then we do it all over again. And it's a simple concept.
You know, I think you don't judge a book by its cover. You can usually judge a podcast by its description, at least a little bit.
And its cover, sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. If it's just like a crappy iPhone selfie of two chicks with like some like, you know, word art slapped over the top.
Yep.
That shit's less than 5 episodes top.
Same thing.
We don't have a real theme. We just are real. We're just really real, and you've never heard anything like that.
We've got a lot of things to say.
I've got a lot to say. I don't. That's why I fucking talk about these Amazon reviews. Let's start it off here. You know what? We need a good wipe to start the year. I'm talking from Amazon. Scott Plus Comfort toilet paper, 12 double rolls, 231 sheets per roll, septic safe 1-ply toilet tissue.
Nice. 1-ply. Okay.
There are people out there who are not in poverty, just wiping their butts with 1-ply. I really cannot relate. I need multiple layers of protection against the things that are coming out of me. Admittedly, I did look at these reviews to try and find like a gross out funny review.
Mm-hmm.
But I settled on Johnny M here. They titled their review "The Only TP I Buy Now."
No.
This is fresh, December 15th, 2025. I started ordering toilet paper online so I wouldn't have to carry a bulky item around the store. I really like the quality. It's pretty thick and durable, more so than most cheap TP. It's absorbent and unscented. The value is better than I can find in most big stores. This is the one I order anytime now when I run out. 5 stars.
No. What is absorbent in 1-ply? What could possibly be absorbing there?
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. It can't do it. Unless it's shaped like fucking the quilted quicker picker upper, which is not. It's at best has little grooves in it.
And it doesn't. You know it doesn't.
Oh, this is a little groovy. I'm looking at the pictures, but still. Show me a commercial where there's some fucking Kool-Aid spilled. Suspiciously yellow Kool-Aid has been spilled. Throw fucking two-ply competitor on there. It'll turn into a damn sponge. It gets so thick.
And I'm sorry, but guys like emasculated from carrying a big old thing of a TP around the Costco. Yep. Throw that under the cart.
Exactly. Bring a cart, brother. It's like a cart is specifically for dumb shit like this you don't want to carry. That's why it was invented. A buggy, if you will. And I've bought like a 12 roll of toilet paper with other things and no cart before. I think I did that this week at Walmart and I survived.
You sling that under an arm? You got an arm to do other stuff with?
Oh yeah, or you do the classic, you know what I'm going to say, you fucking 2-finger poke one of the holes in the rolls and claw that bitch.
Yeah, this guy's talking about it's the first time he's ever carried a big old thing of TP around. Come on,
man. And I don't know. There's smaller packs of toilet paper. I know it feels dumb because you're gonna need more. But if it's too much to carry, just buy the 2-pack, the 4-pack, bro. That's like a book bag under your arm. You can be looking cool going down Campus Drive, holding your books like a cool guy with that toilet paper.
Look at that guy there. Wow.
Oh, that guy can shit for like at least a week safely. I want that kind of comfort in my life.
You see, it lasts longer because there's more on the roll because it's just one ply.
Oh, it makes me so mad, dude. My last roommates. I had a roommate, girlfriend moved in. Everything was fine except she only used 1-ply. It's the type of thing I can't. The way I am, it would come off. I know I wouldn't be able to ask about it without coming off as confrontational.
Without just like, what the heck is wrong with you? Excuse me.
Right.
Do you suffer from?
There would be no way some of that wouldn't leak out. Some of the disdain for their poor decision making.
You were raised like I'm going to workshop this question for about 12 hours.
Yeah. So I would buy for the house, being a good roommate, buy a nice 12-pack of 2-ply. And she'd go out and buy her own 1-ply, and we'd be having 2 types of toilet paper in the damn bathroom.
Okay, so that important question, does that mean there's the roll on the roller, the holder, and then there's one sitting on top, or is it like?
All right, this is unlocking some terrible feelings because she always used the roller, and I imagine she got toilet paper by batting at the roll like a cat. Until it was just accordioned on the ground, and then she would rip off bits of that because it was always just like lick a tongue out, dragging on the fucking ground when I went in there for some reason. I humbly, as a stander and wiper, put my rolls on the back of the pod.
Man, I hate that stuff though. It's got a home for a reason. There's some people who don't even like replace.
Honestly, just if you need 1-ply for some sick reason, buy 2-ply and just rip it in half.
Yeah, give yourself a little arts and crafts project while on the pod.
You got those extra rolls, you can sort of put the 1/2 on the new roll, put the old half. It'd be crazy. Maybe he likes 1-ply because it's light to carry through the store. Anyway, right. Have a review.
Yeah, we want to stick with Amazon. We want to jump over to Google.
Google me.
I think so. Yeah, I actually got two contrasting reviews of a car wash. It's called Swift Wash. Just 15 minutes north of where I live. I was trying to get my dad a birthday present, and I was like, maybe I'll get like one of those. Not subscriptions, but whatever, to a car wash. So
I think they call them memberships. Which is kind of cool.
There we go. Yeah, part of the club. And this place had like shockingly almost 100% positive reviews. But Nathan here has something to say. Nathan writes, "Not only did I get electrocuted at Bay 2 self-serve, the dude was more worried about my car getting washed than my health and safety as he's playing with the knob and saying, 'It's only 12 volts. Are you kidding me?' He said, 'Shouldn't be any volts.' I called the police and they said to call city zoning and building department. So that's what I'm doing. Because if I had a pacemaker on, in which case I don't, but if I had and fell, how does a dead man explain that he's dead? Oh, can I give you more time? Can I wax your car as a response? Don't cut the effect of what I experienced. You will get shocked inserting coins. Please. I just wanted my car washed and ended up getting electrocuted. And no, this message is not an error." He writes that because there's a response from owner that says, "Hi, Nathan. We believe you left this review on our page in error. Here at Swift Wash, we are an express car wash tunnel and provide access to free vacuums and compressed air for your use after washing. No need for coins. We would love an opportunity to serve you in the future, blah, 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 blah." He gave a 1 star, obviously.
Yeah, so this guy was fucking drunk writing a review.
I don't know.
I guess it's either the case where he truly did not click on the right car wash. There's a lot of car washes around. I guess that's kind of...
Yeah, with all very similar Swift Wash, Speedy Wash, Zippy Wash.
Yeah, butt wash.
Butt wash. I don't know.
Or he hates this place for a petty reason and wanted to think of a fake reason to hate a place.
And he made up the wrong lie.
Yeah.
The coin slot is electrocuting me.
I'm trying to think. I can't imagine a scenario. I'm no engineer specialized in vending machines or anything, but like, there's no... How would you get shocked by anything but static when you're putting the coin in?
I don't know. Maybe he said the button. He said a knob.
Oh yeah, the knobber.
He's playing with the knob.
How do you get shocked when you hit the knob?
I don't know, man.
I don't believe this senile old man.
We'll get shocked inserting coins. Brother, all I gotta say is last time I had to use a coin op thing to put air in my tires, I just tapped my card instead. Because I'm not driving around with change. It shocks me. Where I work, we have to go through security. And it shocks me how many people are they've got loose change in their pockets. And I'm not anti-physical money, but why do you just rolling with change, jingling day in, day out? I can't imagine my life like that. Anyway.
Yeah, I do hate a jingle in my pocket.
I got a contrasting review here. This is from Brittany Zhang. Brittany writes, I just brought my car through the wash. The man at the gate was very nice and not pushy about memberships. There we go. I was going through the car wash to get some sauce off my car. Eye roll emoji. The first run didn't take all of it off. I went into the office just to ask if I can go through again, just the simple wash to get the rest off. The nice guy came out to look at the sauce and allowed me to go through. He gave me the ultimate wash. Super nice staff, and my car was super clean. Facility was clean as well. Highly recommended. 5 stars. There's another response from owner, but it's just like, hey, thanks, we work for you, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, we love you. We'll bend over backwards. We'll fucking electric shock you to secure this review. So, okay, folks, if you want a double car wash, here's the damn trick. Get some marinara sauce all over the front of your hood.
Yeah, only on this final read, I don't know, I found this maybe a month ago, this review. But only just this time. I thought maybe you're pulling the old, eat on the hood of your car. Maybe you go to Buffalo Wild Wings, but you want to eat in the parking lot.
And that is a good way not to get your interior full of fucking Frank's Red Hot, I suppose.
I can't think of any other way your car would be covered in sauce.
Right, you gotta film a goddamn YouTube video. You went to McDonald's, you're trying every sauce, and you gotta set up some lighting outside and shit.
Dunking your nuggets in the sauces so hard, and it's just splashing out.
Maybe they work in the sauce factory and there was a terrible accident.
Oh, hi, Sandy. Well, yeah, we'll hose it down.
Maybe they work at a pizza place and it was really busy and messy inside. So their boss said, hey, can you make the sauce on the hood of your car? Making the sauce at a pizza place is messy.
Just crank that sucker up. Full heat, full blast, everything. The hood will get real hot.
Oh, that's so true. Now, see, I thought it was a stupid idea. Now I think it might be genius. That's where all sauce should be made.
But if it does get on your car, I imagine, you wouldn't want to drive around with that. That'd be like walking through the grocery store with a pack of toilet paper under your arm.
Yeah, the only thing weirder than having sauce on your car is driving around with sauce on your car. You get that taken care of quick. That's why she went to the quick place.
Swift Wash.
Swift Wash. I feel like, man, if you're a car wash attendant and you're not a cool guy, Man, you must be the most miserable motherfucker on the planet. My uncle worked at a car wash. Bro literally like walked around and shot the shit with like his home regulars that would come through.
That's awesome. Because, there are those people who are going to wash it every other day.
Mm-hmm.
Psychopaths.
Yeah, you get that membership, which it's only like $36, which is the price of like 2 car washes. I'm kind of as a man who drives for work, I'm kind of tempted to go for the membership lifestyle.
Just to try it out.
Just to like, it's yours. I mean, you get that fucking thing in that building of mechanical madness, hoses and trolleys and trams. That's yours, man. You can just fucking waltz in whenever you want. Get fucking sprayed down, dude. That's freedom in my mind.
Yeah.
I just honestly, they should do a wash where it's just the undercarriage blast. Because that's what you live in, the salt belt. I no longer do, but I live in the fucking dirt road belt. And yeah, sometimes that's all I want is my undercarriage to get nice and juicy.
Clean that junk out for me. Let it drip as I drive out.
When I drive over a sauce pustule, as is common, I definitely want that sauce. I don't want the sauce caked up on my oil pan. I think that's kind of reasonable. And when you get sauce on your exhaust and your exhaust gets hot, boy, does
crusty,
it stink.
When it gets caked on, it's harder to get off.
So true. So true. All right. I think we're going to take a little early break here. It's New Year's. We're going crazy.
Ooh. Hey everybody, thank you for listening to our lovely little podcast. If you'd like to go above and beyond in supporting our show, or have the most fabulous conversation starter since sliced bread, go to reviewparty.com. Click on shop and explore some fabulous t-shirt designs.
Where's your favorite place to wear a t-shirt?
On my body.
Mine is at the store.
That is a good place to wear a t-shirt. Reviewparty.com. Click shop.
Why stop there?
Don't stop now.
Don't stop me now, because I'm buying a t-shirt. I'm buying a shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the episode, and welcome to... That's going to be the theme for celebrity reviews for this episode, because I don't know what's going on. And this is a rare occasion where the blog is ahead of the recording episode.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
you can do your homework for this one.
If you're a reader, you can get out there. You can see that it's already there. And a celebrity in this case is probably somewhat in quotes, but I think dude was nationally syndicated for a while. I happened to stumble upon the Yelp reviews of Chicago-based Mancow Muller. I'm guessing you have no idea who this guy is, right?
No, I've driven through Chicago. I've seen he's got goddamn billboards there.
For a time, yeah. I don't know if he's on what air he's on right now, but I listened to him when he was on the Loop, because what's more Chicago than WLUP? They played the dang chime from the L as their bumper. It was like, oh, I feel this is Chicago. I'm listening to the Loop. And then I was like, I don't want to listen to this guy anymore. It was one of those where like I went on vacation and I came back and I was like, this is what I've been listening to? My car radio is set to this? Oh god, no. I think I've grown up.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm just gonna play a snippet from a reel he posted to his Instagram, so you and the listening audience can get a sense for his voice. See how this sounds.
Do you know me? I've been shadow banned and completely erased twice. My name is Mancal Muller. This is not really my world, but I ask you to like and do all that happy horse. Do it for me and do it for your mother. We really used to love each other once.
Okay. There you go. That's
yep.
the great guy.
He's so 90s. He's so 90s. It hurts.
Yeah, I think that was his heyday.
Yeah, he is the shock jock. He's like if the 80s were the shock jock sort of golden age, he's a product of that. You can one of those things where you see one trait of the character and all the rest of the character traits just fall into place. You don't need to go further.
Yeah. It's weird to read these reviews because it's like part of that comes through and then part of his very apparently conservative leanings. Like it's a weird mix of shock jock lingo and make America great again and weave jargon. It's strange. But I'm going to start out with this one. This one was on the blog, you early readers. It is a Yelp review for, what's the proper name here? Sherwood Forest Meat Market in Kenosha, Wisconsin. And
listen, man, don't fuck this one up, Mancow. You'll be on the list real quick.
Mancow writes, do you realize that most of our bacon is coming out of China? Even if the pigs are American raised, it is still processed in China. I'm talking major brands. Do you trust it? I don't. Why would our pork need to go all the way to China to be processed and sent back? Think. This place has a sweet farmer lady running it. No nonsense type that will tell you the truth. I've been going here to get my ham hocks and pork knuckles for the most outstanding crock pot smoked pork and beans known this side of the Pecos. They also have local honey. Do you know that local honey is so good for you? You do not want overcooked and of corporate variety in a plastic bottle from your supermarket. There are real health benefits to getting honey locally. I know this because at one time I had an apiary of over 100 hives and was a purveyor of the finest clover honey in North America. I thought clover honey was the cheap stuff, to be honest. In the colder months, they have a split pea and bacon soup that will warm your innards and tickle your gizzards. If you want corporate and fake, this place ain't for you. But if you want the real deal and straight talk, this is the meat market for you. 5 stars.
This is just this review just reeks of a guy who, like, for 30 years has been told, directly and indirectly that what he has to say is of importance and people care.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. Like, this is a guy who, he's paid to be provocative and loud.
Yep.
And yell through a microphone. And here he is doing the same thing that everyone else can do on Yelp.
Right.
It's so weird.
Like, what is the sort of carnal desire driving him to leave these? Most of the celebrity reviews we've gone through it's very lighthearted, their reviews. There's a whimsy to them.
Yeah, TJ Miller being a dweeb and being like, I want to get ice cream at this place. It's kind of cool. Like, okay, right. TJ, I still like you even though everybody said bad things about you.
I don't know if I want to hang out with you, but, you're kind of funny. Sure, you're good for a laugh, a gag or two. But yeah, this is like, man, and who is he blaming? I know, who is anyone blaming who says this shit? For the pigs being processed in China. It sounds like he's blaming China. Bro, blame the people that fucking own the companies in America that are sending it. Mm-hmm. Blame the economic systems that cause it to be more profitable to send pigs to China to be processed and sent back. Don't fucking blame China, man. Yeah. They're just hustling as much as any of these motherfuckers under capitalism. It's
yeah.
Don't blame China for outgaming us, bro. They're fucking. I'm tired of China's doing shit because they suck and are cheap. China's doing shit because they're fucking hustling,
Yeah,
brother.
I don't think-
more than you ever have.
Like, there certainly could be some nefarious things going on between the two countries, but in the case of processing bacon,
Yeah.
I don't think it's that nefarious.
They've got a big plant there where they do it very cheap. So cheap that the shipping back and forth for this giant company that has more money than we could ever imagine is negligible. And why is that so mind-blowing? Why is that so? I don't like it either necessarily, but I'm not blaming fucking men in China who's chilling out and chopping up some pork for me, bro. It's not that big of a deal.
No. But he seems very stuck on this sort of mindset. This one I think I also had on the blog. It's the Pickwick Theater in Park Ridge, Chicago. Like an old classic-y theater. He writes, "There was a time of elegance and beauty, a golden era when our kind wished to be surrounded in beauty and art. An age of movie palaces. Yes, can you imagine it? A time before the pushing of a nothing aesthetic, like that of the communist mentality. Look at our cars in the 40s and 50s versus today. Same with movie theaters. This ain't no Chinese-controlled AMC megaplex with 73 soda options. There is, instead, a nice local girl behind the counter that will get you a pop and some popcorn. The local real estate company has a hokey welcoming trailer that is hokum but homey. The bathrooms could be a lot cleaner. I saw John Borman's Wagnerian Excalibur, and it was just wonderful. The website needs to list when these classics are shown in a special section in an easier-to-find fashion on the website. 4 stars.
So Mancow hates
China.
China and communism and sort of the cultural blah that communism causes, allegedly.
I guess, yeah, I think so.
So 40 years in capitalism causes stuff to be really communist, I guess. The American movie theater industry became communist under 40 years of capitalism. Yes, that makes so much sense, Mancow.
Yeah.
No, cars suck now because of capitalism. Because of fucking, like, no one, the perception that most American car buyers are people that don't like to drive cars. So cars are less and less of a driving experience and more of a fucking tablet experience. That's not communism, bro. That's fucking, if it was communist, we'd have like 3 cars, but they'd all be bitching. Something like that.
Yeah, those dang little trucks that you are taller than the truck, but it has nuts bigger than your granddaddy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we'd have like 4 of the sickest fucking cars, and they'd all have specific utilities. Instead, we have 37 subcompact SUVs that look the fucking same, bro, because capitalism is dirt. All right, Mancow? Okay. I've said my bit. I've said my shock jock bit.
All right, I'll jump right to his review of Taco Bell in Morton Grove. The date is April 17th, 2025. I went in there at 11 a.m. The drive-thru. The man working was the rudest experience I've ever had at any drive-thru, and that's really saying something, isn't it? I tried to call the store repeatedly, but nobody answered. Quote, "It's Capulets look like this that make blood run in the marketplace." End quote. I would have preferred just to talk to somebody, but instead now, after repeated unanswered calls, I'm posting this. Please review the video and see how he treats people. He needs to be working somewhere else. Let me know when that happens so I can remove this review. The Burrito Supreme and tacos I ordered were not so much assembled or wrapped, but just handfuls and ingredients tossed into a wrapper. Thanks. 1 star.
Capitalism strikes again, bro. If we are under communism and people are getting paid their worth, they might give a fuck when they're throwing the fucking sour cream in your fucking like uncooked tortilla wrap.
This is the second review too, where he attempts to quote Shakespeare and say like, "What Capulets are these?"
Get a life,
is
man.
that
And
like that's the new way Republicans or conservatives or whatever boomers want to look down on people they think of lesser than, to call them Capulets?
Nah, sorry. Shakespeare's for the libtards, bro. That's ours. That's ours. We went to college and read that shit. You guys hate college, last I checked. Book learning is no funsies. And also, what a fucking snowflake, bro. Like, what in what world does like a smart ass mouth shock jock get fucking offended by some rude drive-through worker? Like, shouldn't they find fun and whimsy in that? The shock jocks I know would be riffing with that asshole, not being like, let me call corporate on you, fire you. Why do you care, dude? You're like worth a few $1 million. Just like, buy a house, bro. Go home.
Oh my God, you said the magic word. I remember there was one review where I couldn't really remember which one it was. It's buried in a previous review, actually. I think, yeah. He has 2 Jersey Mike's subs reviews. I'm gonna start with the first one because this is. Maybe we'll save more man cow for the future. Here's one from 2024. They fibbed. I have been a loyal patron since day one. I've gotten many free sandwiches using points, and was promised a free sandwich on my birthday. For several years, I have tried to be there for this day that will someday be on all calendars issued in Chicago. But this year, I was finally in town. Yes! I went over to my favorite location and denied. Denied? I explained to the manager, who was not the smartest person I've ever dealt with. Denied. Denied! So you know what, Jersey Mikes? I deny you. Ha! Parenthetical, you didn't ruin my birthday. I'm not a snowflake. But I still drove all the way over there and... forget it. End parenthetical. I'm gonna open up another deli meat sandwich shop just like you guys. It's easy enough to copy. I will win in the end. Wilmette Man Cows. Soon. 1 star.
I'd love to see him try. I'd love to see
And
it.
he also adds a picture of like his email that says he can get a free sandwich on his birthday.
Some locations just might not do that promo, brother.
Yeah,
like,
I think that's got to be it.
I just picture this 60-year-old man throwing an actual fit in a Jersey Mike's.
Are you kidding me?
His birthday sub.
I'm Man Cow. Let's see. Do I want to? I'll end with his revised or updated review of Jersey Mike's. I should not be doing this when I'm fuming. I should. Oh no, he does double negative. He incorrectly double negatives it, but I'll read it as written.
I shouldn't be doing this.
I should not be doing this when I'm not fuming mad. I am trying to contain myself. It was just horrific, folks. That's that radio. It was just horrific, folks. I'd forgotten how bad this location is. Truly, corporate needs to step in. Hellcat Subs told me to contact them last time. I did not. Let's start with a gentleman who was eating, or at least chewing, while making my sandwich Mike's way. Food was dripping off his lips into the condiments. I told him about it and he thanked me kindly and wiped his lips. To the store, check your surveillance video and see if I'm telling the truth. You will see it. I wanted a giant kahuna and a giant Jersey Shore. Turns out they didn't have bread.
Bad fucker.
Yes, they didn't have white bread at a Jersey Mike's, so I settled for 2 regulars with older bread. The gentleman kept insisting that I order by number, and kept asking me things. Do you want lettuce on your 56? Or whatever the number? But here's the worst part, and just wait until you see the picture. I was given an ice-cold steak sandwich, with the ice-cold cheese thrown outside the sandwich into the wrapper. Look at the picture. Tell me, Jersey Mike's, would you feed this to someone in your family? What a disgrace. You really should be ashamed of yourselves. If one iota of this seems wrong, then let it all be wrong. I please suggest you check out your surveillance cameras and see how slipshod this place is. What an embarrassment. Do people have 0 honor? 1 star again.
Is there no honor in fast food deli meat?
Oh man, here's the picture of his sandwich.
Let me see. I'm sure he is acting like a straight asshole, and they couldn't be fucked to microwave his fucking steak, bro. You deserve that. You deserve that sad. It's literally, folks. He's got me saying it, folks. It's just like a half sliced bread. You can't see the frozen meat underneath, but it's just like some sad slices of cheese they threw on the outside. It's perfect. This is exactly what he deserves.
That's the power of the proletariat, man.
Exactly. Oh, and what did he say? Oh, he's just like generally mad at how they operate. Like, and saying like Jersey Mike's doesn't have white bread. You've never had a real job in your life. Tell me more about how you've never ever worked a job where you've had.
Oh
to
yeah,
work
he was a
hard
child
or
model
do
actually for like Lee jeans.
Yeah, when you work at restaurants and people order a lot of a thing, you run out of it. Okay, they had a busy weekend and trucks not coming till Monday. They sold double the white bread they did last year. You just can't plan for that, bro. And they're not too pressed about it because they sold lots of sandwiches. They're fine money-wise. They don't need your fucking man-cow Mueller money. They don't give a fuck about you, and that's fine. And it's super fine. And you know whose fault that is? Capitalism, bro.
There it is.
They made their money. They don't give a shit about you. That's the power of capitalism working its fine fingers into your 60-year-old man life who's mad about a fucking deli sandwich. And two giants, bro?
Those things are big.
A giant they're big. They can feed like 3 fucking people. They're huge. And a giant steak and cheese? Bro, that is like 10 million calories, you fat fucking Chicago pig.
All right.
Yeah, I think we said what needed to be said.
We did. That's Celebrity Reviews featuring Man Cow. That's all for now.
Anyone you want to laugh after this little segment? We've had some laughs already, but just go to Man Cow's Wikipedia page and look at his dumb fucking face. It's one of those pictures where the longer you look at it, the funnier it gets.
Oh.
And that's him in 2000. He already looks like a has-been schmuck.
Oh,
he probably is just he probably looks like Brendan Fraser in The Whale by now.
Oh yeah, he's
except with the same sunglasses.
He's
but you know, his radio fame makes sense because he's the kind of guy I got a kick out of listening to his dumb ass. So. I'd turn it on every now and then. I got her Amazon review. This is a long time coming. I don't know if we've featured this product. I've been thinking we need to feature more straight up Amazon products. We go for sort of niche ones a lot, and I think there's good reviews there. But I got the Ring Battery Doorbell, newest model, home or business security head-to-toe video, live view, two-way talk, motion detection alerts, Venetian bronze. It's a Ring Cam, folks.
A bronze one, okay.
Yeah, I feel like Ring Cams are almost like they're like Kleenexes. Like the brand has become the noun for the thing. It's so popular. So I got some contrasting reviews. Let me read this one from Steven. This one might just be a good 5-star Instagram review because it's kind of picture based, but I want to include it. It's a fun. So December 15th, 2025. Another relevant. Got this doorbell for security for our family business. Great experience with the quality of camera and connectivity. That was until we had a break-in last week where the burglar used a saw to cut through the camera and throw it on the ground. I attached a picture of what it looks like, and I kid you not, the camera still functions perfectly. All I can say is how impressed I am with this camera build. Unfortunately, I had to buy another one because everything inside is exposed, and I expect that the second it rains, it will fail. But I'm very happy with this investment. 5 stars. And I will send...
my goodness.
I'll just send Matt the link to the review in case it's got Instagram legs. You can see those pictures.
At reviewparty.com, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
What sort of Looney Tunes concoction was this?
It is very Looney Tunes. You pull the saw. It's just a regular handbag, but somehow you pull the saw out as though it was a very deep bag.
Yes. Oh man, that's awesome.
Here's another. This other picture has the light on with the top is just this nasty gash.
Wow.
It looks like I don't know, when someone tries to punch a lock where they like drill out the lock or something. But they just missed. They like fucking they put the circle peg into the square hole and it didn't really work out.
I mean that's impressive. Unless it's someplace that would be super exposed to the elements, hey, I'd keep using it.
No, that's true. That'd make it your backdoor job. You put it under the overhang of the roof or something. There are houses. It's just the kind of city I live in, and I deliver to houses, so I see a lot of weird houses. But there's so many houses that have like 7 fucking ring cams in the front. And it's like, well, if I can spot 7, how many really are there? They have the doorbell. They got the fucking like classic like overhang type one.
Sentry.
They'll have like, yeah, they got the moving one. And it is always funny. You are being recorded.
That's comforting.
Yeah, or they got little messages like that when you walk up. I always just like to say something cute, like pizza time when I'm delivering pizza. But let's get to this juicy one. It's pretty long, so I'll put on my fast voice. Right. Rob H. titles their review, make sure you know the rules before you buy. Should I start with the edits since that's how it's written? I think so. Lends a nice chaos. Edit number 2. After the ring reached out. It's after the ring reached out. Motherfucking Sadako showed up, dude. And crawled out the camera. After the ring reached out today, they further solidified my new opinion of them. They don't care about this community at all. In fact, the person who keeps bothering me from their company trying to get me to remove my review emailed me once with more links to prove his position, but was nothing more than a nail in a coffin. The link stated that they will only fulfill their guarantee if you purchase it from their website. Forgive me for this edit, because I am so fuming mad. Just so you know, The Ring, they capitalized at that time, is protecting their company, not your family. Here's why. It can be easily stolen, and if you have a monthly plan with them, know all your vids are stored for varying times. By the way, my ring was stolen. After I posted my 1-star review, I wish there was a 0-star option. I got an email from The Ring because, in all honesty, The Ring is more interested in protecting their brand than you and your family. You'd think that if the cam footage shows theft and it suddenly goes offline and then you purchase a new one, that they'd have you covered. Especially if you've been a long-time customer. Well, it's not. You need to follow specific steps of being reimbursed a replacement as per their guarantee. You also need to be questioned by their staff. Now, for me, it's 3 times, and you need to file a police report that it's been stolen. Really, Ring? Really? When there are far worse crimes out there than theft of a ring. I mean, come on. Like, the police department doesn't have anything better to do than call them whining about a stolen doorbell. And you may not know this, but if you put it up, and it just kind of cuts off, a 1-star review. Oh, okay. But if you put up a 1-star review, expect an email from Ring trying to schedule a time so they can speak to you. It really ends up being an employee whose job it is to change your review and not protect your family. I'm done with this cheap, poorly made, low-quality doorbell. Please protect your family and find a higher quality version than this company that's more upfront and might take a little care, at least a little. Pretty good, same as always, but mine was just stolen. The Ring did not replace the claim like they would. Therefore, I would not recommend buying this tech. 1 star.
That was more chaotic.
Yeah, it had a very, what's that what's that fucking move? Memento?
Yeah.
Where they tell the story backwards.
I haven't read like the owner's manual and guarantees and warranties of Ring and Rings products, but I can't imagine that they're just going to replace the whole camera and apparatus if it gets stolen.
Crazy.
Like that's not their job. Their job is to warn you and to monitor movement around and hopefully prevent things from being stolen. But it's not like they're not going to replace anything else. If that gets stolen, it's just sort of a safeguard.
When your Honda Civic gets hot-wired, fucking Honda doesn't send you a new Civic, bro.
When the safe with your jewels gets stolen, it's like, hey, those are just really, really strong burglars carrying a safe.
And the like scoffing at filing a police report when that is literally what you should do.
Yeah,
that is literally your only recourse.
Stolen.
You have a video. I feel like that's the only thing that like police will actually like react to a little bit. They're not going to launch like a 7-pronged investigation on the person, but if you've got a video, they can see the description. They might help you out a little bit. They might do a few more rounds by your house on their patrol, you know? It's just, sorry you live in a society. Maybe you should just remove yourself if this is that much trouble. And it's, I don't know, you're kind of asking them an impossible question. Of course, their emails are kind of bullshit. They have nothing else to say.
They're not going to replace it. That's not their job. That's not the function they're serving, to be an omnipresent. I don't know. Are they even preventing? I guess preventing, but they're not fixing crime if it does happen.
Right. They're simply observing. I'm sure there's some setting you can set where when something happens, there's an automatic police call or emergency call or something like that.
But in the end, it's just a tool. Like
right. That's so
if somebody
true.
takes the axe that you left out in your backyard and breaks down your door with it, you don't call Lowe's and say, "Hey, that axe you sold me."
Right. Snap-on Tools has a guarantee where if you break it, they replace it. Someone coming into your shop and taking all your tools is not broken tools. Snap-on doesn't give a fuck, bro. It ain't their responsibility. Like, why do you think it's their responsibility? Just because it's a security device?
No different than anything else being stolen.
Yeah, it's a goddamn inanimate object, brother. You purchased it. You put it in a place where it could be stolen. It got stolen. It's not Ring's
it wasn't
job.
Scary
They're not
enough.
the cops.
Your little voice needed to be, "You are being recorded, dickheads." That's what you need.
That's true. Yeah, you gotta insult these derelicts out here. Okay, I think we done accidentally jam-packed this episode full of goodies. Welcome back, people. Yeah, we had a rare break week last week. The faithful will remember, but all serving to keeping us fucking strong for this new year here. Actually, my year was really hard, and I'm actually better than you for overcoming it. Thanks for listening to Review Party. Thank you, listener. You are now a part of the Real Ones Club if you're not already. Thank you, Real One. We got new episodes every Tuesday, Real One. You'd like to know, just if you'd like to know. And we'd like you to send us funny reviews in if you find any. Please send an email or a hyperlink, whatever you got to do, to reviewparty.com, at reviewparty.com. Include your name or a little nickname so we know what to call you.
You can also find us and our content, as aforesaid, on Instagram and TikTok at reviewparty.com. or on Twitter/X at ReviewPartyPod. You can find the blog and all sorts of other fun stuff on reviewparty.com. Check it out. Maybe I'll make the games room even easier to find, and you can hang out there.
I wonder if someone has had to
stumble upon it
there besides me, and I I get to cheat because I see like the skeleton of the website on the left. I don't have to do as much snooping. But I think I did find the first secret naturally. Old Mr. 5.
5. Ugh. Still makes me so happy.
Hooray! Thanks. Oh, did you do your bit?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you said the thing.
It's got a blog. It's got a shop. There's a lot of stuff on the website. Go check it out.
Yep. And social media. Click the follow buttons. Very big thanks to our buddies Nosebleeds for letting us use their jam bread for breakfast. It's a good one. They got lots more good ones. A whole couple albums of good ones. If you want to check them out, Spotify is one place to do it. Nosebleeds, one word. Speaking of following, subscribing, favorite, whatever button it is on wherever you listen to your podcast, hit it. It actually helps us exponentially. You don't even know. Leave a review on iTunes or Spotify, wherever you listen. If you can leave a review, don't bother leaving a review on Podchaser. A bunch of fucking knuckleheads over there. Mostly if you want to help the podcast, besides just listening every week. That's super awesome. And being on social media. But one of the main ways you can help, recommend the show to a friend. If you know someone who likes funny podcasts, thinks looking at funny reviews is funny, recommend them to us. And we got another real one on our hands, and that's another member for the army for our eventual communist takeover.
We're going to take on Mancow's morning militia.
Yeah, we're going to crucify Mancow, fucking raise him up against over the Washington Monument and have him be there. Eaten by crows like Prometheus for the rest of his life. Anyway, remember not to take anything seriously we say in the show, and I have a review. Send us out of here. I forgot. Okay, composure. This is from Amazon for the Master Series Jizz water-based lube.
Oh.
Creamy white liquid with realistic texture and musk-inspired scent. Non-staining, easy to clean, 8.5 ounce bottle, natural ingredients, a slick feel. Yes, this is from the water-based lube master series, and this one is the, I don't want to say flavor, I don't want to say scent. It's the jizz version. And it says on the bottle in capital letters, jizz. Kent and Carol titles their review, "It smells like melted crayons rolled in an ashtray." Ooh. They write, "I squeezed some out on a paper towel to check the smell. At first, it had a neutral sweet smell. I wouldn't describe it as marketed. After 5 minutes of sitting on the paper towel, it smelled like melted crayons rolled in an ashtray. It smells very bad. 1 star."
Don't leave it out then. I don't know, man.